Welcome to Slow Home Studio. We're very happy to be doing another viewer-submitted design problem today, and today's comes from Natalie, and Natalie recently attended one of our design workshops, and she has a problem with the kitchen in her bungalow.
Hi, Natalie. Thanks a lot for submitting this project. So here's the plan that Natalie submitted. Fairly typical situation in this kitchen. I can see why she wants to redo it. We've got, she sent some photographs that I think are posted on the site, and we've got this, you know, the lone refrigerator stuck in the corner like that. And of course, in the day that this house was made, those spaces were really used for small tables, for kitchen tables, but they're not used that anymore.
It's crazy to think that you could fit a kitchen table in that space, actually. You know, like it barely holds the refrigerator, but somehow it did hold a table at one point.
That's right. And so there's a few things that we can do here and a couple of things that we're going to suggest in the other part, mainly getting rid of this one wall.
Yeah, and the real issue is, unless we relocate the kitchen, which we're not going to propose in this case because that's a major redo, the hub of circulation is all the way through here. So we have to maintain this passageway into the bedrooms as well as the passageway here. What we're going to suggest, and we're going to suggest that we actually keep this wall here, but take the wall out between the living room and the kitchen. And we're going to suggest putting an island that is about this big, so removing the wall, and building a piece of millwork, probably bookshelf height, 42 inches off the ground, that acts as our focal point for the living room and also acts as the back for our island. So we could put our cooktop, something like that. We have to maintain access into the kitchen this way. And what that allows us to do is then have our refrigerator here and some pantry storage here. I'm also going to propose that we just shift the window down a little bit just so that we're not blocked by the pantry. And then instead of having a wide round counter like she has here, we're going to suggest a 12-inch deep counter so that we have enough room to move in the kitchen. If we put our sink here, then that makes a really nice appliance triangle between those three appliances.
That's right, and the reason that we're suggesting this 42-inch high bookcase or display case is really that it sits about 6 inches above the counter height. And what that means is then it hides the view of the cooktop from the living room, and it provides a kind of nice focal point for us to be able to organize our furniture. And that's what I want to talk about. So if I can borrow that just for a second. The furniture in the original house is facing with its back towards the window and facing this way. Given the proportions of this room, that's really all we can do. It doesn't make any sense to go anywhere else, but now we've taken this wall out, of course. So by putting that bookcase there, we can actually put a TV in below it in a cabinet, and then we're able to turn our furniture and have it sit more like this as we need to, so that we can have focal point that faces out there. We can put a chair like that. Now, we also, though, want to do something about the entry here. And the first thing we do is change the door around. I think we can take this closet out and put a bench there. And then we are going to propose that we do a freestanding millwork closet there so that it provides a little bit of separation from the entry, but it still allows us to read that whole space.
Yeah, the thing that's nice about that is that then we're not creating an entry space, so to speak, because you're still going to walk in and get the sense of the whole room, but that is going to provide enough separation and enclosure, and it's also going to maintain that circulation route, which we know is very important in this house.
Exactly. Well, Natalie, I hope that helps. We're going to be posting a little bit nicer looking version of this floor plan on our site, and thanks for submitting the problem.